Don't go to bed with no price on your head. No, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Yeah. Don't do it. And keep your eye on the sparrow. When the going gets narrow. Don't do it. Don't do it. Where can I go where the cold winds don't blow now?
Judd. ¿Cómo está, mi amigo?
Bien, ¿y usted? Yeah. Why did you send your car to me?
Well, I had to do something. I cannot get you on the phone. I called 3 times.
We could have met at the racetrack like we usually do.
Judd, I don't think uptown meetings are that good for you any longer. You're forgetting where you came from, who you owe to.
Hector, I can't do anything more for Ruben.
Now, listen, Judd. Everything I've asked you up to now has been peanuts. Nothing. Now, Ruben is my brother-in-law. Now, we grew up together, we were altar boys together, we went to school together. We are like this.
Well, tell him to change his plea to guilty or involuntary manslaughter. And then I'll make the sentence as light as I can.
You don't understand. He's part of my family. How do you think I'm going to look in the neighborhood if I cannot protect my own family, huh?
It'll only be 5 to 10. When the heat is off, then I can reduce the sentence. He'll be out in 18 months.
Judd, you're not listening.
The DA is watching this one. I am boxed in.
All right. What about a technicality? You've done that before?
Oh.
Listen, there's no point in arguing like this. Please, pick up a chair. Let's sit down and discuss this rationally, okay? Come on, I'll walk you to the car. Nice day outside, huh?
All right. Hector.
¿Qué?
Por favor, no hagas eso otra vez, eh?
You know, you ought to come down to the old neighborhood sometimes. We can have dinner like we used to. Paella, vino, a la paloma.
No, Hector, no.
That's neutral territory. Come on, John. Okay, big shot. Uptown. What good is having all the money we have? We cannot get together like we used to. Hey, Judd, I still remember. Black and brown against the town. Negrito, sonríe, sonríe. Come on. I'll call you later. Alberto, mira ver qué pasa. Nothing. Somebody was watching, that's all.
Well, that's all we need.
¡Órale, viejo!
¿Qué quieres?
¿Qué pasa?
Estoy tomando fotografía de los chichones.
No, dámela.
¿Qué cosa?
Ya, dámela.
La cámara es mía, no te doy nada.
Dámela.
No te la doy.
¡Dámela!
No te la doy. No te doy nada.
You better take off. Pour some wine down his throat.
Are you sure?
I want to.
No. Rico, I want you to remember your grandfather the way he was. All the love, all the good times. And that love will live in your heart as long as you do. Will you remember them? Okay, Mary. Take that John Doe tag off. He was Juan Lacayo, a retired cop. One of the finest men I ever knew. Card, son. This is Rigoberto Lacayo.
Hi, little man. How you doing?
Okay, I guess.
Attaboy.
How are you doing, Tony? You look terrible.
Yeah, I'm tired. I read the report on your grandfather.
What does it say?
Straight?
He's a tough kid. He did the identification and signed at the morgue.
Your grandpa had too much to drink. He was drunk, and he fell off of that roof, and it could happen to
He
anybody.
wasn't a drunk.
No.
Well, we took a lot of tests on him, had a lot of alcohol in his blood.
No, somebody killed him. He wasn't an old wino. He was on a case and they killed him for it. Look, it's God's truth, I swear it. Uncle Billy, you knew my grandpa.
That's right, he liked his sauce like I did. Juan was no
That's
wino.
right. He used to come home some days with his dirty clothes on, but that was because he was on a case. You knew he wasn't a wino.
Honey boy, your grandpa hadn't worked on a case in years. There ain't no record of him making a dime since he retired. Let's take him home. Come on, pal.
Phony ripoff. Gente, vamos. Gente. Rigo, bring plenty of clothes. You may be staying. Oh, man. Looks like the grave robbers have already been here.
What do you mean?
When somebody dies and their obituary appears in the paper, robbers rip the place off.
But nobody knew he was dead.
Pros at this know who's dead before the cops do. I'm sorry, Rigo.
It sure is a mess. They took his TV and the radio. Why didn't they take his cameras? They even took his pictures. He had a new badge hanging from that wire. Lately, there were a lot of shots of a black man. Last time I saw him, he was drawing some new ones of the same black man with a couple of Chicanos.
Are they the ones that are missing?
Yeah.
What? Oh, look at this. Me, Taylor, and my brother-in-law. We were together for only 5 minutes outside the courtroom before the trial. How did he get us? Why was the old man doing this? I don't understand. What did you find out about him?
Well, we've been digging. He was a copper, but he was retired.
Retire my foot. He's probably an undercover man working for the DA's office. Hey, what about the kid? Has he seen Taylor's pictures?
Yeah, he saw him, but he doesn't know who the judge is. But he was the only black in any of the pictures.
Damn. If the cops put it together, he can crucify Taylor.
No.
Got to do something. I'll tell you what. Get somebody from out of town, somebody who doesn't know us, has no connections with us, and no Latinos. Have them hit the kid. That kid is got to go.
Hey, Billy. Wake up, it's Tony.
What time is it?
It's 4:30.
Don't you ever sleep?
Yeah, at parties. Listen, that booze that you were drinking today at the old man's place.
You and him, you always drank sour mash, huh?
That's all he drank. I'm not sufficient.
I'm just wondering, why does a guy who's got money, he can even hawk stuff and get more money, he's got booze in his house, all of a sudden one day he goes out and he gets drunk on cheap wine and kills himself?
Hey, you think there might be something?
I think you and this kid got me going around chasing rainbows. Go back to sleep.
I'll try. Good night.
What do you think, Fred? Hey, Rio, what are you doing here, man? Why don't you stay with Billy?
You don't think my grandpa was drunk and fell, do you?
Don't start that again, kid. I told you I like you and I want to help you, but The only way people can help each other is by leveling with them, right? And the truth is, we ain't got nothing to go on, pal.
Yeah? Then what are you doing here?
I can't sleep. My old man always said when you can't sleep, it's because you got something to do. I'm just getting it done, kid, that's all. Just getting it done. Come on. Wait a minute. I might as well talk to Scheherazade while I'm here. Buenos dias, señorita. Very beautiful. My name is Beretta. I'm a cop. I was just, checking on the old man that fell off the roof yesterday. If I think of something to ask you, I'll just ask you.
I already talked with a dozen cops, and like I told them, I just see the kids flying the kites here, and anyway, I had an important audition yesterday, okay?
Excuse me. Kid, you got a nose like a fox.
What do you mean?
I ain't sure yet. Pigeons are just like people. They find a place that they like, and every day they congregate there to talk things over.
So what?
Wherever they congregate, they turn into a public toilet. See that? That's pigeon friend. That's what your grandpa had on his jacket when he died. Now, he could have got it sleeping in the park if he was drunk. He could have got it right here. You see this? That's a man's elbows. And he wouldn't be leaning here. He's drunk. We're stroking now, partner. Grandpa was here, all right. That newspaper's from the day before yesterday. Pay dirt, kid. You see that? That's a film box. Grandpa was working on a case, all right. La cucaracha, I was wrong.
What do we do now?
Keep on stroking. What kind of case would he be working on? These things are rotten. He was up here for 4 or 5 days, a week.
Why would he leave his lens here?
You got me, pal. He didn't leave his lens here. You see them threads? This thing got broken. He's shooting pictures of. Windows over there, all out of focus. So's that roof. See that door right over there? That's in focus. How far away did you say that was?
About half a football field.
You're right, partner. 160 feet. What does that mean, Nuevo Mundo?
That's the New World Employment Agency.
New World Employment Agency, huh?
Hey, those are some of the guys on Grandpa's pictures.
Get out. What pictures? What are you talking about?
The ones that were in his workroom.
I see no pictures in there.
They must have got stolen.
Partner, you and me are gonna go have a burrito and a Frosty Freeze, and you're gonna tell me all about them pictures.
You got Nuevo Mundo Employment Agency.
I know that.
You got Hector Santos, Kingfisher the Barrio.
Yeah.
Brother man is strong on this side of town, all right. Be running it down, too. Loan shot from his heart. You hear that?
Yeah.
Be wheeling and dealing. Running the numbers. Matter of fact, I remember once losing a couple of my finest ladies to him.
All right. You got me. I keep you on the streets. What's he got going for? How come he's out?
Rings and things, brother man. This guy's got some connections uptown, AC/DC. Direct connection. You
You know
that?
what they are?
Say, man, that's your job. I'm supposed to be on the street, but you're supposed to be up there in City Hall keeping things straight. What, you want me to do your work for
all
you?
right. No, I'm doing just fine. You stay on and keep stroking. Don't follow me now. I gotta get into some things.
What about my money, man? Say, bro, don't make me get mean and talking about my green. Now you're gonna run off without my cash. Playing with the rooster scene and got me out here eating this job. You ain't seen the end of this yet, turkey. Sissy, peanut butter, and tortillas. Man, this is a trip.
Corruption, boss. The worst kind. This guy's been milking his own people for 25 years, and somebody up there is making the whole thing come out like Snow White.
That's exactly what I thought you were gonna get to.
Now, Billy says that this old guy Lacayo had one mission in life. He wasn't getting paid from nobody, didn't want no money, All he wanted to do was get the goods on Santos and run him out of the barrio.
And he's gonna do that by stripping his cover.
That's right. Now, he got some pictures of Santos with this big muckety-muck, whoever he is. Only somehow or other, they made him. They threw him off the roof and made it look like some old juicer was checking out.
It's good, Beretta, but it's only a guess. You gotta be right.
Well, they got all the pictures, so they're holding all the cards right now. All I got is that little cucaracha named Rio. But if he can make that black guy in those pictures, whoever he is, the whole thing's gonna shake itself down a little bit different.
The kid's rather important, huh?
He's the man.
So what do you got in mind, Beretta?
Well, we know they got all the pictures. But do they know? If I was them, I'd be quaking in my boots just a little bit. Supposing a picture pops up here or there. Maybe the kid had some. Maybe the old man stashed some with us. Number two, Dane had no truck with the law for 25 years. It's been easy street. I'm gonna mark him up a little bit. I'm gonna shake him up just a little bit. I think maybe they're virgins. We'll see what we...
Forget the kid. Let's get out of here.
Watch that first step. What can I say? We're playing with some tough cookies. Try not to make any more mistakes. I know that feeling. Come on, what can I get you? You want an enchilada and a snow cone? Maybe in a little while.
Grandpa put in 30 years, and it wore him down. Ever since I was little, I remember him tired.
I know, man. You're feeling bad. Out there running around, getting shot at. It ain't kid stuff, is it? I promise you something. When this is all over, I'm gonna take you around town and show you just how many friends your grandpa really had.
I never want to be a cop.
You don't want to be a cop, huh? Get out of here. I'll tell you something. You already are a cop. Anybody that don't like the bad guys is a cop. You see Rooster down there yet? Where the hell is he with that roadblock? See, once we get Santos boxed in, we're gonna have a lot easier shot at him. Billy didn't say nothing about where he was going, huh?
Not a word.
Keep watching. It sure ain't like him. Hey, La Cucaracha, come here. See that old man up there? He loved your grandpa so much, he's up there playing Dick Tracy. I gotta go up and get him. You come and lock the door and don't open it for nobody. Watch this door. Hey, Billy.
What?
What are you doing up here, you nut? We're supposed to be working together.
What Warren was trying to get on film, I'm going to get on film.
I know what you're trying to do, pal. I love you for it. I want to help that kid, too. But if we don't work together, one of us is going to wind up pushing up daisies.
Tony, you can't see from over there both entrances. The back entrance should be...
You don't have to watch that door. Ain't nothing going to happen down there. That's Rooster and his guys down there. You see them?
Hey, man, come on. There's three of you dudes. You can't move no faster than that. I won't help you, man, but I'm the supervisor, you know. I want to get my hands dirty.
How do there? What is your name, my man?
Mendoza, who are you, Buck Jones?
No, my name is Peaches, Ragtime Billy Peaches, and you're in for a rare treat, my boy, because there's two things I want. First of all, I want a job, you understand?
Good. You pick cotton?
No, I don't pick cotton. I'm a singer. I can swing and I can jam.
You're
I'm a
drunk?
killer, yes I am. No, sir. The second thing I want is I want them little chili beaner girls. I understand I can get a woman in here that'll just about set me free, boy. And when I get that woman, then I want to bet on the horse. Now, you tell me where... Is this how they bet on the horses around...
Look around you, Sean.
Hold it now. What? Well, here. No, I just wanted a woman is all I wanted.
Check him out.
I know what y'all get.
Come on, Cop, you're going out.
Wait just a minute now. Boy,
You're flatfoot. Stay out of here.
you city boys are with York. I ain't no policeman. I'm a singer. I come here looking for a job. Peaches is his name. Ragtime Billy Peaches.
Oh, that's what he wanted to have happen.
For coffee. Time for me to go down there and rattle that jamoke again.
Take anything. Everything is here.
I probably scared them out before they could really start looking.
I don't like it. Nobody hits us in this neighborhood.
Excuse me, Father. My name is Tony Beretta. I'm a cop. I'd like to ask you about one of your people, Hector Santos. He sells a lot of raffle tickets for you, I know.
Yes?
Buys a bunch himself. He probably gives a lot of money to the church. I hate to bring you news like this, but I'm sure he's in very bad trouble, and it looks like murder is a part of it.
He's that kid, Alcayo's grandson. We got to get rid of him.
Yeah, but first you gotta find him, Hector.
Well, after the two professionals you hired blew it, it's going to be very difficult. I'm sure the kid is guarded by the police now.
I gotta work on getting somebody in there.
Well, do it fast, before he talks.
There's another way. Somebody a lot easier to find out there.
What you talking about?
What's the worst the kid can hurt us?
What a dumb question. Real bad. He got me and Taylor together, Taylor and my brother-in-law together.
And Taylor's guy can hurt us, right?
What you talking about?
That's the answer. Get rid of Taylor.
I've known Hector since he was a boy. He went to school here. I'll do everything I can to help.
Can you tell me anything about him?
Very much as a grown-up.
You said he went to school here.
Yes.
How about when he was a kid?
He was alienated as a child. No friends. God can't do it all, you know. But he did have one friend. And I'd hoped that that relationship might save them both. There was a time when Hector Santos and Junior Taylor were each other's only friends. You see, this whole area used to be Irish.
Yeah.
Hector was first Chicano here, and Judd was the first black. They formed an alliance. They said they were black and brown against the town. I used to even encourage their independence.
Father, you called him Judd, the other boy. What was his name?
Well, that's another irony. Hector, my bad penny, comes to every mass. But Judd, my prized pupil, never comes, not even to see me. And he's turned out so well, too. I'm a judge. Judson B. Taylor.
Thank you. Thank you, Father. Oh, yes, this suit, I think, fit very nice.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the heat. Hello, amigo. How are you? Turn around and spread
How do you get in here?
Be quiet. I'll have to kill your friend. Shut up.
You got nothing on me. You're wasting your time.
I want something on you. I'll have something on you. You got a right to remain silent. I suggest you use it. Get out of here.
Don't you touch me.
Get out of here. Come on, man. Do it.
You
chump. Get out of here.
Hey,
Keep moving.
You'll be sorry.
Get out of here. You're going to be in a lot of trouble. Shut up, buddy. I was born in over there.
Señor Santos.
Se va con el policía para allá.
¿Ah?
Sí, con el policía. Ándale, muchachos, váyanse de aquí. I don't want any trouble.
If he squeaks, break something.
I'll be able to. Sir, I know how busy people are.
One second.
Right. We have a little matter we're working on here. We think you could tie up a few loose ends for us. Detective Beretta and I'd like to ask you a few questions. You want to sit down here? Williams.
Very nice to meet you, sir. I respect your work a great deal.
Thank you.
Want to just sit here? I guess first off, the most important thing is Hector Santos. Can you tell me about him? I spoke to Father Quinn, and he said that you were boyhood friends together.
Yes, we grew up together. It was more than 25 years ago. I was the only black on the west side, and he was the only Chicano.
Black and brown against the town, Father told me.
Yes. What do you want to know about Hector Santos?
Just anything you could tell me about today. I mean, do you still know him or see him?
Well, I've run into him a couple of times, at a reunion and once at the racetrack. Actually, we don't move in the same circles.
Look, Detective Beretta, just let me get in here if you don't mind. Sir, I happen to know that you have on your docket a case involving Ruben Dominguez. Are you aware that he's the brother-in-law of Hector Santos?
Are you sure?
Yes, sir, I'm sure.
Well, I'm glad you called me. It would be a serious breach of ethics if I sat on the case, childhood loyalties being suspect as they are.
Well, sir, we just found out ourselves yesterday.
Well, I'm glad you did. I'll disqualify myself and step down immediately.
Look, do you happen to know a man named Juan Lacayo?
No, why?
You see, he's been killed. We're investigating that murder. We think that Hector Santos may be involved.
Well, I haven't seen Hector in quite a while. That is, not recently. I hope he's not involved. We were good friends once. What time is it for dinner?
It's 1:45, sir.
Well, I have to be in chambers shortly.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
All right, gentlemen.
Goodbye, sir. Well, he knows we made him now, that's for sure.
The guy made, why isn't he booked, Beretta?
Well, because...
Why don't you bring Rigoberto down here to identify him, huh?
I don't know if an identification would do any good at this time, sir.
It doesn't do any good. What are we doing here? Hope we get something done inside.
Hit the road, Judd.
Haven't seen good old Judd in years. He looks great. You should let us have a chat. Uh-oh. I guess that would spoil your little game, eh?
The judge knows that we made him.
He does.
So the cat's out of the bag now. And a clawing, screeching cat he is, and a very thin bag he was in.
Gee, tell me about it. I guess you're gonna put me away for life. I'm really terrified. Hey, listen, it's getting real late. I got to get back to my tailor.
You're involved in Juan Lacayo's death. And a lot of other bad garbage around this town. You will fall. And that man out there is gonna help me. Black and brown are going down.
See Hector.
He ain't here, man. What are you, crazy come here like this?
Mendoza, don't lie to me.
I ain't lying, Judge. Nobody ever me in Perez.
Well, where is he?
We don't know, Judge. Look, you want to come and look around?
You tell Santos I want to see him at the church.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
You looking at me, boy? What is it? Niño, ven para acá. Don't be afraid. You look scared. Siéntese. You've got troubles too, huh? Well, you haven't got anything to fear from me. You remind me of myself when I was 14, alone, frightened of everyone. And then, of course, I grew up and I thought I didn't need this place anymore. Like so many others, I fooled myself. It's so easy to do so.
Buenas tardes, padre. ¿Cómo está? Good work, Judd. You got the kid. It's black and brown against the town all over again. It's the only piece of evidence there is.
What are you talking about?
He's Lacayo's grandson. He can identify him. He's the whole ball game, amigo.
And there is no ball game. That's why I wanted to meet you. The police, they know it.
You've been uptown too long. You've gone soft.
Had to scratch too many years to give everything up for a lousy kid.
Come over here, kid. Come here.
Hey, Judd.
Hold it.
Don't come in.
Look, nothing happens to the kid. You touch him, you gotta do it over me.
Put it down.
You been killing people in church, Mendoza?
Put it down, you idiot. Now, we've been together for many years. We've done a lot of things together, Judd.
I'm taking him out of here.
No, you're not.
You're killing old friends in church, then you'd better pull the trigger, because he goes with me.
Church, not church.
Looks like we've been here before, huh, kid? Keep that melon down, stay right where you are. We're gonna make it. Santos, if you feel like living, you got one way to go. Slide that piece of iron out and come on up over that thing. Fingertips first.
I've never been in jail. I'm not going in now.
Oh, go ahead. Mess up. Boy, do I want you to mess up.
If you try to wait it out, the federales are gonna come storming in here, and the end's gonna be the same. Let me see something beside them fingertips. Just anything! Turn around and spread them against that wall. Go ahead, get cute. Spread them! Okay, kid?
Yeah. He killed my grandpa, didn't he?
Yeah. You were right. You've been right all along. It looks like your grandpa taught you something it takes most of us a lifetime to learn. How to believe in yourself. Some folks call that being a winner.
What do you call it?
I call it being a hardhead. And keep that hard head down.
No, Tony, not me. I want to go to school and become a forest ranger.
A forest ranger? That ain't never gonna work. The first night that you don't hear the streetcars, you're gonna get the heebie-jeebies. Besides that, all that fresh air will kill you. Come on, Nut. Come on, Nut.
Well, I don't want to be a cop.
Oh, I don't know. It ain't so bad being a cop, is it? Is it so bad being a cop? Let's see. Sometimes it's just a matter of sprinkling a little bird seed, and them bad guys come right to you. And sometimes, like your grandpa, see, he started out rattling those guys. All we had to do was pick up the ball. Sometimes the bad folks are like rats in a cage. You just shake that cage, and they start chewing on each other. That's the difference in the good ones and the bad ones.
Rio, I'm so glad Father Goliath said you're going to his boys' home. Yeah, you'll have a good life there. A couple of weeks, with your hard head, you'll be running the place.
Wait a minute.
Well, here we go again. Rio, get them towels up there.
Hey.
Ship ahoy, gang.
Abandon ship! Abandon ship!
Get some more, get some more. Pull the rug over.
Hey!